Yeah. This week we'll be taking a look at a game called Inky Fingers. This is by Muffler, and they reached out to me and asked me to play this game. They provided me a CD key so I could redeem this. There is no demo that I can see here on their Steam page. So we're going to play through this. It just barely launched on August 13th, and this is just an incremental game about clicking a pen. So we're going to give it a go and see what it's like. Okay, so this game does not support the ultra wide, so hopefully it's not going to have any of those weird oddities. So let's go ahead and get started, and I think I'm going to turn down my speakers just a little bit more. That should help with the audio that you guys hear. So let's go ahead and play a new game. Okay, so right off, I mean, it is pretty basic. What is C? Oh, that's a collection. Okay, so it looks like we got a couple pens here. We got Prestige. Looks like we need 40,000 inked Prestige. Okay. Yep. Nope. Okay, that just seems weird. Same with this collection. Like this feels like this should be like maybe a pocket protector full of pens or something. 15 ink gives us more ink per click. An auto clicker is 50 inks. Okay. We got some menus, which is just our options. Okay. And we got a shop, and we got, I don't know what this does here, but okay. Okay, we get our auto clicker here. Oh, is it actually auto clicking? Oh yeah, there it goes. I do appreciate the little finger though, but I feel like it should be as soon as it gets to the top, it clicks it. Click. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. Pen strength. We can go up to 85 or 65 to get another, our auto clicker. So this is like a cookie clicker type game. So go ahead and keep doing this. Some really chill music in the background. It is kind of nice to have that. Critical chance. Ooh, yeah, let's get that. Upgrade our auto clicker. Oh, look at that. Critical hit. Hey, it's an achievement too. You can't see those. Those are in the widescreen, but there was an achievement for it. So we can get up here to our... I wonder if we can break a pen by clicking it too much. Critical multiplier. Yeah, let's get that. Critical chance. Upgrade our auto clicker. Our auto clicker. I kind of wish we could see the rate. Oh look! Oh look! We can hire students, and they're clicking for us. Oh, look at that! I like that. What's? Oh, this must be multiple screens, so we can have a bunch of people doing stuff. Okay, let's see if we can hire a bunch more students here, because that will make it so I don't have to click as much. Oh, a journalist at 100. I need several of those. Those guys will probably click a lot. Oh, this is the shop. Okay. Let's see. Let's get our pen strength right up there. So is the... I'm going to assume plus 10, plus 10. These are all plus 0.1, plus 1. Okay. Keep feeling like my finger is coming off the pen. Okay, so we got that. Let's see what else we need here. I wish we could see Oh, here we go. This is our upgrades. You have 0 to spend. Oh, this is the prestige book. Okay. So we don't have any of these to buy yet. So we need 1 million to publish to evolve the pen. Okay. We've got 6,000 so far. Okay, so let's how do we unlock more journalists? Or workers, I should say. There we go. A lawyer, 1,100. Okay. It'd be kind of nice if the upgrades also affected these guys, but it doesn't look like it does. And doesn't look like these guys can crit. Only we can by clicking. Can the auto clickers get a crit? Oh, I've not been paying attention close enough to find out. Okay, this is going to get very old very fast here. Yeah, see, I don't think that the auto clicker gets a crit chance. Only you clicking it gets a crit. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay, so the auto clickers can crit. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Okay, so now we've kind of reached the point already where I am sick of clicking, and we are just a few minutes into this. So we're going to just wait out the lawyer. I mean, everything here seems pretty straightforward. This doesn't pause when you go into the menu. I mean, I don't think that's a big deal with an idle because you're not losing anything by letting it go. Let's make sure that this stuff actually works. Music. Yep. Sound effects. And the master volume. Yep. Okay, so that all works. This looks a little funky here on the end with the way that these are. Because you got your scale going backwards. Usually it's you fill from 0 to whatever it is. So that's backwards. We got 43,000 out of 1 million. Wait, so if I get more of these guys, are they more? Oh, they are. Well, let's get up to 20 of them. Because 20 is a good number. There we go. 2020, and we'll get our lawyers up. I think if we get 2 more lawyers, I think that gives us the next worker upgrade. Okay, do we have to buy more than 11? Or is it based on how much we've unlocked? There we go. Ah, look, Shakespeare, our writer, 12K. Okay, so we got a ways to go to get there. So far for developer feedback on this, it's nice. The music is pretty chill. I am really quickly running into what's next. You know, this is a, you know, it's not changing gameplay. It's just changing the rate at which number goes up. It's not, you know, think about other incremental games. Like, you know, one of my favorites, of course, is a game about feeding the black hole. You get electric asteroids, which changes because then they chain together and they cause other explosions, or you get moons that multiply things, or I'm trying to think what some of the other things are. But you know, there's different things that change the gameplay. All this is doing right now is, you know, clicking for me and changing our, you know, crit chance. So it's just changing the rate at which the number goes up. It's not really changing the gameplay at all. Can we buy like 40 students? Let's see how many we can buy. Let's see if we can get our students to produce 1 ink. It looks like they're going to max out at their rate at 0.5. That's probably what this yellow means, is they've reached their max. It's really, there we go. They maxed out at 2 or 4.2. Okay. But it's just really feeling like, you know, why... You know, I'm thinking like Scratchity Scratch or whatever that scratching game is. My son plays it. I haven't touched it yet, but you get things like the auto scratcher, so it automatically does that. I mean, that's the equivalent of these. But then you get the tickets play differently. So one is, you know, match these. These ones are, you know, the one with the tree is you scratch it off if you hit a worm or snake or whatever it is, I forget, then the entire ticket's lost. But if you get apples, it's worth 5,000 or something like that. But those all change. It's not just plain number go up and how fast does the number go up, but it's each thing changes how the game plays. You know, you've got tickets you can scratch, and your auto scratcher is not strong enough, so then you have to, you know, get an upgrade to your scratcher. You get a fan so you can auto load the scratcher. You know, there's just different things that happen in there that can really, you know, make the upgrade process cooler. I really wish there was a summary. You know, a summary of what. Oh, here we go. What's this? You want prestige. You currently have 1. Okay. So I can go all the way up to 160k. Okay, I thought publish was the... Okay. Well, what does 1 give us? 1 doesn't give us anything. We need at least 5. And 5 gives us... Oh, this is just like a long... I'm looking at this. This tells me that this game needs to run for hours. So I'm guessing each time I hit one of these milestones, I get another one of these things. I don't know if it's... You have to prestige to cash that out to get these upgrades, but even if I do... I mean, this is very expensive. Plus, if this is 25 and there's 15 levels of it, that's a lot of stuff to get to. Really wish I could hit space, but all space does is it hits these over here. It does not hit the pen. Because I just bought a brand new mouse. I don't want to ruin it like I did with Diablo. And click, 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 and breaking the left mouse button so it doesn't respond anymore. I think we're probably, at this rate, I'm going to call it when we get... after we prestige, so that we can see what the next level is, so that we can understand, you know, what happens when we do that. And I appreciate like the color change to let me know that, hey, you've maxed out the rate at which that stuff works, but an indicator of saying, hey, just so you're aware, if this goes to yellow, then you've maxed it out. You won't get any further upgrades by buying more. So I think a little bit more clear communication to the player. I don't think it's necessary because, I mean, most people are able to piece that together, but it is something that people will appreciate. You know, it's one of these things. I hear a lot of stuff about games like this that are based on Cookie Clicker. Never played Cookie Clicker myself. I feel like I probably need to go and play that at some point, just so I understand when people make the comparisons of incremental games and being a lot like Cookie Clicker. Like, I like the Node Buster type stuff of game feeding about Black Hole, or, you know, there's Orb Breaker. Around the Core just launched, which was another video I did. There's been a couple of those where I kind of like that old style, like Asteroids type gameplay or Breakout, you know, things like that, where you're actually destroying things and getting stuff from it. I enjoy that type of stuff. Now I just have to wait it out. Something like this, a 5% faster auto clicker, that's tiny. I mean, yeah, it's 25 levels, but at 15, but if I hit prestige, I think it's going to reset everything, but I don't want to risk that, because I can tell you one thing right now. If I hit this in prestige and I'm at 3 stars and I have nothing I can upgrade with, that would be like a game killer for me. I'm like, why did I prestige? I gained absolutely nothing, you know. What I would suggest for something like this is, when you have, you know, got enough money to prestige, or whatever the case in your game is, make sure you have something that's the absolute bare minimum. Like, don't let me prestige until I have 1 star. And then when I do prestige at 1 star, there is something for me to buy. You know, great. Make all these upgrades 1 star for level 1. Then 2, then 4, and then whatever, you know, keep them going up and make them costly, especially if you have 25 levels. I mean, if you want to do the math out on this, I mean, this right here takes 200 stars if the cost doesn't go up. That's 200 stars to get, you 200% more effective to your pen evolution. It's a lot of money. As soon as this happens, we're gonna hit this. Yup, we're gonna prestige, and we're gonna see what happens, because I think that's gonna be the big determining factor of, do I continue with this game or do I call it quits? I mean, again, technically, on the technical aspect, this game seems pretty darn good. Everything seems to be right where it needs to be. Everything's working. I haven't come across any bugs. There's some game design stuff that's a little off for me. Okay, so yeah, it's basically doubling each time. So let's see what happens when we hit yes. We have 3 stars, the prestige book. Okay. Upgrades. 8, 12, 5. Yeah, we can't proceed. We can't upgrade anything. And we're back to the beginning. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that right there will get me to stop playing the game. That's a, I need something that's going to keep me going. Yeah, I got 3 stars, but now I have to start all over again to try to get those, the next 2 to get that 5 upgrade. And again, that 5 upgrade is like, what's it do here? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it'll give us the same answer here. The 5 upgrade is this, 10% ink per level. It's not a whole lot. I don't know if I can recommend it or not. There's a couple things there. If you can fix that curve, that reward curve, make that prestige, you get that first star. Let me know when I've earned that first star. Give me, enable the book then. Just go, turn on the book and make it so I can see that book's available. And there's an upgrade for me at 1 star. Something so that if I click that, yep, I don't start over from nothing and can't get any prestige. And then I've just lost, in this case, I lost almost a half hour worth of progress. Yeah, I still had like 3 stars, but now I have to spend a half hour again to get 2 of those stars. So then get 5 and get that first upgrade, which is only a 10% increase. It's not that much. So if you can fix that curve to make it ramp up. And I know, like, if you want to take a look at, if you look at Aramis's video when he talks about designing a game about feeding the black hole, it wasn't so much just a stat sheet numbers, make sure it climbs like this. It was play it to see where the fun is. And when you hit a lull, make sure you find a way to get out of that lull real fast. Because if you leave a player in that lull too long, if, like me just sitting around going, wait. Hey, look, there's the quit button. I can go play something else that has a faster ramp and a faster reward payoff. So just try to make sure of that. If you're interested in having me playtest your video, follow the link down below, fill out the form on my website, and I'll get it added into our queue. It's a service I do offer for free right now. I'll make a video, we'll post it. It could be either private or public, depending upon what you want for the feedback. And hopefully I can help lead to a better game for you. I tend to do this better with newer games that are still in development, so we have a chance to get some feedback. Games like this that are already published, you can still patch it, but a lot of times that initial impression's out there. And also a link down below to fill out the form for my website if you would like one of these game videos done as well. So have a good evening. Bye.